Oh yeah, we're back. Greetings and welcome to another weekly Vault video with me, Treggyz. Long time no see, kind of. Not really, but we're back with a new WoW season, so it's all fresh and new, shiny and glittery. It's all been really good for the last week or so. I got not as quite as many vaults as I usually do, but of course, I have higher quality vaults on my two mains for this season. My warrior and my DK both got pretty juiced up last week, at least as far as the vaults go. So yeah, here let's pop them open, shall we? I'd like to take a quick second to thank everybody for watching my videos, my streams, etc. And maybe remind you, if you're not subscribed, really appreciate it if you'd help me out today. It'd be great. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching and all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. I already got Raven joining in off camera. It's my cat, by the way, in case there's any new people watch. Good times. So before, I want to instantly just pop this thing open, but I also I want to take a quick second to talk about my gear. I did get a little unlucky in raid. Let's say that, but very admittedly not much dropped in raid besides a tier piece and the curios from normal Galliwigs. That was the only real drops that were super interested. So kind of just an unlucky week for my warrior, but I still got pretty good stuff in my Mythic Plus. I kind of got some pieces to choose from. I got some tier things I could twist. I got all three hero pieces ready to go for these slots. My hands, I've not gotten a single hand yet. Not gotten a neck yet. Although I could probably I don't know. I could probably craft a neck in, what is it going to be, 4 weeks from now? After I get my other embellishment crafted up, or even maybe just send it on a neck earlier than later. Weapons. Gotten pretty lucky with weapons last week because what has happened is both every single dungeon in the Mythic Plus rotation happens to have a two-handed strength weapon, except for Mechagon Workshop. But every other one has a big two-handed weapon in it. So, you're playing a strength person, you got lots and lots of weapons to choose from. Raven, come join us. Lots and lots of weapons, and I got pretty lucky in getting quite a few of them. But the sad thing is everybody just wants best in slots from the raid with the effect, so it's been good luck in the fact that usually I usually will spend the first week or two of a patch with just I think last season I was using an adventure level offhand, which is lower level than LFR tier weapon. I think I was using that in my offhand for a week or two last season, so I will take having heroic weapons to choose from if I want to fiddle with my stats. I'll take that. It still kind of sucks that I'm still only really looking at one real two-hander to replace any of them with. What else do I got? I got a weapon for Prot, which I won't lie, before the patch I was expecting Prot Warrior to be not fun at all. But actually their whatever gameplay rework of Prot Warrior I have not noticed yet, so I think Prot Warrior is completely fine so far. It's one of those things where it's I don't play Prot Warrior as much as I used to, but I still always enjoyed having the option to hey, if we just you're with some friends and you just don't have your usual tank, I'll just tank this because we know we gotta get going or whatever. So, and I don't necessarily as much as I also playing my blood DK. I also don't always want to just if I'm tanking, then I'm playing that character instead. It's like it's nice to always have like the option, especially because Prot Warrior does do quite a lot of damage, as you can look down here. So my last key I did last night, just below my DPS in my group, so not doing too bad. That's right, not bad at all, Raven. All right. I think I'm ready to pop this thing open. I got plenty of things to do, and I can also sit and yap at the end of this. All right. Ooh, okay, so not gonna hover over yet, but I know that this ring here, it can roll random stats, so it could either be amazing or terrible. Hero first boss trinket, not really interested. Heroic speed tier, not bad. Like I got kind of unlucky with tier. I would have really liked a hands to twist. Stay away from my monster Raven. Ravenous honey buzzer on myth. I don't think you want that. I will admit. Hero legs. I've gotten this same pair of boots like 4 times last week, so obviously they had to show up in my vault as well. It's really good to see that. I wasn't going to hover over yet, but I got Big Haste and Verse Roulette Wheel. Again, this is a ring that drops from the raid, and it can roll any stat, any 2 stats, so you can get like your best stats, or you can get your worst stats, and that's not terrible. Because whenever I've like been simming gear, I've been playing primarily arms, but whenever I've simmed my gear, it's always kind of like telling me to go for more haste. So like I already have kind of the same ring on, right? Like a big haste, little verse, the Wix golden loop thing, but like this is like big haste, so good chance I might swap that out. But at the same time, it's also like I really kind of like I want to go for a tier piece, because I could basically get, you know, if I pick one of these two, I have 2 twist, and then actually they didn't add anything. I've been told that they didn't add anything for us this week. We don't get another twist till next week. We don't get a spark till next week. Blizzard decided to double up our weekly freebies, so to speak. Also, trinkets. I didn't quite get to them, but I basically got my pre-raid BIS trinkets. Although this mechanical amplifier is not hero track, but you know, it's not that terrible. Still, even at champ, it simmed very well. There's also a good chance that maybe I'm gonna just show off my vault this morning and not actually pick anything on my warrior. I might very well wait till raid or closer to raid to maybe decide. Like maybe get some keys in, see if I, you know. I was like really banking, like if I had gotten tier hands in this vault, I probably would have gone for them instantly, but I did not get lucky with that. I have legs to twist, I have shoulders to twist. Like this, you know, Myth Helm is the most appealing twist candidate, but same time I already have the same helmet from Hero Track, so. As well as this mini roulette wheel. I got options on my warrior, so it's tough with getting like no tier whatsoever. So I just like I can't just like pick one piece and be safe about it. So I think I am gonna this week, first time ever, Treggyz vaults, you know, happening. I might not pick my vault in the video. Just to maybe make a smart choice for down the line. I feel like this trinket isn't even all that bad either, but I know it's like not as good as other stuff, so wouldn't be so bad for arms for sure. Anyways, I think I'm done talking about it. I don't know if I come back and choose. I don't know what I'll pick, but it just sucks. It's like if I'd gotten any tier or anything, right, it would have maybe made my choice a little easier. Probably could have gotten 4-set, but you know we'll move on. So I got another character that got quite a lot done. Not quite as much as the warrior though. So my DK, kind of similar luck as my warrior. Maybe I in general, if anyone's curious, like how many keys I did last week, I actually counted it across my two characters. I did 74 keys last week, and they were primarily on my warrior at like 44 keys done on my warrior, and then this character did like 29. So quite a lot of work done on both characters. I didn't quite get so lucky on my DK. I got like a few off pieces, right? I got like some champion stuff to twist. I did a lot on Tuesday and Wednesday on my DK, and for the most part, I got, it was when the keys were still like, like if anyone played Tuesday, Wednesday, Mythic Plus, the keys those days were not impossible, right? But like if you were full pugging, I was getting some really really fun groups with just not much was really happening in the groups, so didn't do a whole lot of like high level pushing. I messed up last night. I thought I was good on I thought I did 4 10s on this character, but actually I realized last second it was oh, I only have 3 10s done. And yeah, so I'm only gonna have one Mythic Plus Vault Myth piece, whatever, to choose from. But it's the life of a tank anyway, where I'm just not gonna really have all that much exciting loot for a while. Again, it's I don't really even have a whole lot of super interesting pieces. I got lucky with a weapon, same as my warrior. I got 2 weapons actually to choose from. I got an okay-ish Deathbringer weapon, and then I have this one for if I did want to try Sand Lane at some point, which I wouldn't mind trying Sand Lane, but you need to fully swap out your stats to play Sand Lane correctly. And the stats for both of the hero talents for Blood DK are just completely different. So it's gonna be a hot minute before I play Sand Lane. It's just I just have no haste. I have no I have no mastery outside of if I wear this old trinket to give me just a big ton of mastery when I need. Usually I do all my talking at the end of the video, but I'm doing a lot of it in the meantime today. We're popping this thing. Okay. Alright, let's start at the top. So, didn't do 4 bosses on Heroic. We were doing stuff first thing Tuesday, Wednesday. So we're all a little low eye level in Evade. Couldn't quite do a whole lot of bosses. This Test Pilot Go Pack rolled Leech on it. Not bad, but it is only champion, so good chance I don't really... Oh, this also rolled Leech, and it's also champion. Funny. There's always something about the lower the item level is, the higher chance that it seems to roll tertiary stats, I swear, in this game. Hero tier hands, which I would have loved to have seen on my warrior, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Got some legs. Potentially twist. I gotten legs. I don't think I have. Or at least I got champ legs. I think my DK was far luckier than my warrior. I have... Oh, actually, no, I didn't get a chest. Never mind. So same boat as my warrior, just different slots where it's like I kind of have like one crucial piece missing from the puzzle. If even if I don't get it this week today, I still had like the option of the the item ready to go if I did want to let twist something to get my tier set bonuses. Nice cloak, but I already have a crafted cloak. Big Sand Lane neck again. Which, like, I really want. This had shown up in my Warriors Vault, too. That'd probably be really compelling. It's a pretty good neck. This helmet rolled a socket on it, not bad. Okay. Two hands, two legs, a helmet, two cloaks, and a neck. On my DK, I'm probably very much going to pick one of the tier pieces. Save myself, like, could go for the myth legs, just twist it and forget about it. What do legs twist into, though, I wonder? If anyone is ever curious what like your tier set pieces have, you can always go to this tier item set thing on your adventure guide. Just like look up your things real quick for your actual main tier set pieces. You can't look at your off pieces, your boots, your belt, whatever. In the future, if you ever just like wanted to look at it at a quick glance and run at the catalyst thing. Big crit and mastery. What is supposed to be my off piece for blood? Oh. Looks like legs are my off piece. Or is this for Sand Lane? Never mind, Sand Lane doesn't like the legs. Deathbringer does like the legs. And helmet's bad. For Deathbringer. Sucks because the helmet is the one that rolled the socket. Maybe a not bad idea for this character is maybe just take the myth piece, twist my old helmet so I still get my old 4 set, and then I just have like big item level legs. Kind of like checking out all my options again, just thinking. I think that's probably my best play on my DK. And really sad I maybe didn't do one. If I just done one more 10, if this had been myth track, it maybe would have been compelling just to, like, I could have fully ignored my cloak slot, but at the same time I already crafted a cloak, so that would also be a waste of those crests because I didn't do the campaign first thing Tuesday. I went and did delves and keys before raid, and then we went and killed Gallywix the first night, so I didn't have time to get the free crafting crests. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just pick the legs. Enough whinging, whining about it. It's not a bad piece. And yeah, I'm just gonna go twist this because the old season twists are still available. And it's already fully upgraded, so it's just literally a matter of changing it out. I lose the socket. What a shame. It's gonna eat my gem. But I'll get to retain my old 4 set bonus for now. And I get fat legs, so we'll take it. I gotta fix my perfect Mog, So good. Alright, moving on to a new character. Although those are sort of the main two. These characters got all the attention last week. I did do some alt stuff, but it was like squeezing in delves and a key last minute yesterday night. See if I get lucky or not. Again, my pally, I did like last second Monday things on Pally, my Mage, and my Evoker. It's mainly just I squeezed in some delves yesterday because I just wanted to get these characters something, right? Even if it's not necessarily like the most amazing eye level. Bit of a shame the tier rolled on the veteran level because I only did like the 4 delves. But at the same time, it's like I could also just I think I could safely pick these shoulders and just be happy with that. I don't think I care about that trinket at all. Bracers or whatever. This is my embellish slot. Even if his embellishments aren't like super important this week, because we just only have like, either the one spark craft or you're still just like wearing your old stuff anyway. So may as well try to keep my spark, my old embellished piece for now. Because I just had like these other crafted shoulders in the meantime, so may as well. Excuse me. Do I wear shoulders as prop pally? Looks like it. It looks like I am safe to twist. Am I safe? Actually, yeah. I guess it really doesn't matter. This is this is like a if I have time for it alt right now. All of my non DK and warrior characters are like that. It's like if I have an extra few hours to do stuff on them, I'm gonna like play keys on them like I usually do. But like genuinely, if yesterday it had just ended up being like I had no time to do delves, no time to do dungeons, I probably would have just like been sad, but ultimately like whatever, these characters don't super matter. It's these characters are just more content for the vault video, to an extent today. But anyway, so I've got two more characters, two more little delve action, delve vault praying to do. I also had a trinket. It's not going to be here, but the energy drink, that's apparently supposed to be pretty good, I think. Well, at least it's good for a friend of mine on his casters, so yeah. But it's like, of course, both of these characters rolled a tier on like the crappy slot where it's like I'm really not interested. But it's not in my bags. But this character also has a warbound synergistic brutalizer trinket, which is supposed to be pretty good for fire mage, if I recall correctly, hearing my friends talk about it. Not the best trinket, but it's a decent one. It's like it's probably better than my sack brood, right? Maybe better than my sack brood. Maybe better than the Gale, even if it is like maxed out myth track from last year. So just imagine I also have a champion level brutalizer in one of these slots. So both of these trinkets look a little less important. The energy drink is good as an alternative item for this character, but hands are the off piece though for fire mage, because it's a big crit and mastery, no haste on it at all. We want the haste, as it turns out. And I thought I had a good amount of haste before, but for new fire mage, you just like want like actually more haste than anything else. You just like, it's like my guild fire mage is talking about. It's like you want 28k haste, and it's like, oh, I'm not 10k short, but I'm actually I was gonna say my flask was on haste at the moment. I'm about 9,000 haste short of the mark to be like bare minimum play the spec correctly right now. I think there's a if hands are the off piece, I think I maybe just go for the energy drink. It's one of my better alternative trinkets, and there's a good chance that this character will never get its best in slot trinkets because it's the two ones from the raid. I usually don't raid on these other characters unless I'm like helping friends out. Chances are though this character will never step foot in the raid, or at least never get to. It would be probably heroic level uh, Mugsy and Gallywix. That would like I would want to do the content on because that would be the thing they want. They want the Gallywix trinket that everybody wants, the Eye of Kazan, and then the Mugs Moxie Jug, which from the boss just before Gallywix Mugsy. So chances are, again, I'm never gonna get those unless I get really lucky with the weekly dungeon quest, which I think is coming up soonish. Yeah, like 2 weeks from now. Everybody mark your calendars. 2 weeks from now is going to be big. Free heroic chest thing. So, I need to get that. I need to get that brutalizer off my DK has it. I'll get it later though. One more quick little vault. Look at all my guys. I do like that you can mess with the campsites, although I don't know about anyone else, but it keeps like resetting my campsites every so often. I want to have it like almost random but different on every other one, but oh well. So this character only did some delves. I was gonna try to do a key, but it was also 3 a.m. and I wanted to go to bed, so I only did I only did the one slot. Do I want? It's my only choice, so I'm taking it. But do I want shoulder as Dev Evoker? Let me just see first. Cool, I do. Yay, we will take that. And also, this character has a. I got like lucky. I think I got 2 male warbound pieces actually. Ignore my bank. It looks ugly, but you know that's how it goes. Got a head veteran. Okay. The champion belt. I thought I got another piece. No. Helmet's a little. I don't really want to swap off the thing, but I mean, I don't have to do anything with this character for a minute. It's again another back burner if I have time for it character I want to keep playing. Let's see. I don't actually think I used the helmet at all. So more than likely that this is a crit mastery. Actually, that's not terrible for dev. Just definitely, I don't really want to use the helmet. It looks like for dev either, the tier helmet. It's only veteran anyway. I shouldn't think about it too hard. Oh, actually, I was gonna look at the belt. What does the belt twist into? Not that I'm going to. I would rather use it on Forza, but I'm just curious. Mastery crit, same thing. Okay. Got that. Oh, dude, one of the things I forgot to mention on my mage, I had a hero tier helm already because uh, I got lucky with a map in my like 3 delves I ran. I got a map in one of the ends of them, so that character got a map squeezed in, just like down to pure luck. If anyone didn't know about it before, with the start of this season, you're able to go and buy these wave scrambler things, and for a hot minute, all of last week up until Monday, you were able to buy this off the auction house. And I sadly didn't buy any beforehand. I would have loved to have like 20, just so like these first like few weeks where like delves aren't like critical to do, but like you know you may as well still get yourself a free hero piece just to like give yourself an extra option of like, oh, maybe you get the best in slot delve trinket. Maybe you get that one tier slot that has just been stubborn to drop from keys or raid. Like you can just get lucky with that piece guaranteed from the because this spawns in the mini boss that gives you a maybe not guaranteed chance to get a map, but it's very very high that he should drop a map. I've only had like one time last season where we had Zekvir spawn in the delve and he didn't actually drop a map for my character that time. So I assume the new guy is similar, but you're also only supposed to be able to get like a map a week. I don't know if I would hope for my my paladin and this character that because they didn't get a map last week that maybe there's a chance I could get two. But I don't know if Blizzard bother to get that in depth with the delve rewards. It is hard to say at this moment. I also bought this thinking it would be reusable. By the way, I can guarantee this thing right here is not reusable. If you thought like, oh, you could just walk around all the trash in the delve you don't want to do and only do the objectives. You can't. Well, you can do that, but it's one-time use, so not a very good use of 500 undercoin, in my opinion. For anyone curious, I guess in general, like since I'm done with the vaults, I've always done this for any new people who might watch this week as a new season and all. Once I pop open my vaults, I typically do just like sit here and yap about whatever. It's usually like going over stuff that happened last week, like how Prague went. Mythic Prague went on X Boss. Wasn't a whole lot of Mythic Prague to do last week. I should have tried to do for any new people. I do raid lead my DK's raid team. I should have tried to have us do Mythic Vexy because that first boss is a bit of a joke for Mythic. It isn't like so free that it's like you could turn off your monitor and still manage to do it, but it is kind of close. I just imagine that, like, again, because we raid first thing Tuesday, Wednesday, not a whole lot of time for people to do Mythic Plus or anything. Even though it's a casual guild, on the lower end, kind of like low stress. Like I don't force people to do keys, not really anymore. not today. I'm no longer a key tyrant for the guild, but yeah. There wasn't much chance that maybe we could have done it like Tuesday. Maybe we could have done it Wednesday if there had been some time, but we our heroic prog in on Rick Reverb went a little sideways. We're just struggling to we have a very very very, I will stress it, melee heavy team, and getting those melee out to kill the extra like barrel that spawns in heroic Rick Reverb was just like an absolute struggle. So we didn't quite kill the bosses cleanly as I would have liked. But same time, the raid is kind of a joke on normal. Like genuinely, every single boss was a one shot except for Gallywix for us because we just like kind of had no clue. What the hell we were doing on Gallywix. It took us 5 pulls to kill Gallywix. And I even got like an easier strat for this week where it should be a one shot today. Not to mention all the new gear that people have, but very much hoping to get deeper into. I would love to get up to One-Armed Bandit, but we will see what happens in Evade. I ran a lot of keys last week. My freaking warrior and DK got kitted out. I'm not sure if it's like the all-time high for 1 week of doing keys, but I do think there is a good potential I did the most keys ever in a single week last week on my account. 74 keys is quite a lot, even if very admittedly probably about a third of those were low level like 2s through 5s or whatever you want to consider low level right now, because keys were pretty hard like Tuesday, Wednesday. Even like a 2 was like It sucks because I was pugging, and a lot of the pugs were. It was like the same people who play like lower level keys last season who might have like never gone above like a 5. They were all filtered into the +2s where it's like for them it is like nuclear whatever uh, level difficulty all of a sudden. Even though for me it's like, oh, this is basically the same exact thing I was just running 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, still a lot of keys ran. Got kind of lucky on some drops, kind of unlucky on some others. It sucks that I've had so many freaking weapons on my warrior, and it's like only one of them is really like important for now. Because I'm mainly playing arms. I still enjoy Fury. It's just arms has been uh, at least in Mythic Plus far more enjoyable to play because you get to play Colossus, and I never played Colossus Arms Warrior before last season. I just like never gave it a shot because Slayer was just so good. Um, but Colossus is actually really fun. It's like I'm a little sad I slept on it for so long, but maybe waiting was a good thing because now I get to appreciate it far more. What else? What else? What else? I could also stop talking and get on with the editing and rendering of this video. Again, I usually anyone who does make it this far in the video, I usually do like basically the vault videos are vault videos / weekly podcast with your boy Treggyz. Even if it is like sometimes short, like it might be like all of 5 to 10 minutes. This one was going to be a little bit longer just because I kind of wanted to talk about like the main two characters, their early gears. Like these are the most important weeks for them, and in a month's time, a lot of the gear is not going to really matter from the vaults, except for like, oh, going from hero this slot to myth that slot. So definitely just wanted to take a second to talk about the gear I got. Sucks I got really screwed over for tier, but I mean it happens, especially if you're not necessarily the biggest beneficiary on your tier token. I wasn't gonna take tier on my DK because I'm a tank. Uh, it sucks to not play with your new tier set, but I understand that it's like a week 2, week 3 thing if there's spares. Like if we just get all dreadful tokens, like I wouldn't actually do it, but like if there was just like literally we killed a tier boss and it just drops 5 dreadful tokens. Like maybe that's the excuse to give myself a tier piece. Where's that stupid drink? Oh, it was on my warrior. I got it. It's just like don't want to forget about that thing. Yeah, very fun. It is enjoyable to get to play the game with you know no regard for anything else going on. I love it. This is the first week of any new season. The first few weeks of any expansion are always just the best because it just everything is shiny and new, and you could go for hours and hours in keys and not think about it. It's great. It's the best time, in my opinion. And probably still not picking anything on my warrior for a minute. I might wait till raid. I very genuinely might wait till raid. And I would say like the main choices are this like arrow of pieces. I should probably just sim it and like send it, but I'll wait till closer to raid to see what I get in the meantime because I'll basically be doing keys after the video gets made. Excuse me, after the video gets made today. I'll be doing keys on my DK. Probably do keys on my DK today and tomorrow, and then I'll spend like all day Thursday doing keys on this character, and all day Friday doing keys on this character as well. So lots of potential to get stuff. And delves are here to stay. Gonna keep getting those hero slots, and also I want to get the delve journey done. I want to get the background. So the other nice thing about playing so many characters, at least you get lots of XP when you play so many characters. Although I'll probably try to do better this week if I have like downtime where no one's asking me to do keys. I'll try to squeeze in more delves. But yeah, it's overall just been a good week in my opinion. It's been fun. I enjoy myself most heavily in these first 2 weeks. I got to be really careful on my mage. This trinket is useful for a mount quest where you get the mount from Stone Vault, Mythic Stone Vault, rest in peace. Said no one. Mythic Stone Vault, you get the mount, and it starts like a quest chain, and you gotta like turn in items from Stone Vault, Cinderbrew Meadery, and then I don't know if there's another step or not, but I already heard tale of someone who got like a hero. I can't remember if it was hero or champ. Somebody got this. It was like this is like a friend of a friend in another guild. Got this trinket, upgraded it, was using it, and then they like went and turned in that quest. This quest. Synergistic Brewterializer is the requirement. They went and turned that in, and you just full lose the trinket. No, like the guy takes it for a second, is like, oh, that's fun. Here's it back. Here's your fully upgraded, pre-raid dungeon bis trinket or whatever for you caster person. He just takes it and eats it, and it's just gone. That would really really suck. Let me sim these trinkets out, see if I can change. May as well do something fun, something productive with my yap time. Yeah, here's that helmet I was talking about. It was like Fire Mage uses the helmet, so I just went ahead and sent my free twist this week on it. It's like maybe a little stupid to just send it, but it's like I still have the old 4 set anyway, and this was like the off piece I had. I don't know if that was necessarily what you were supposed to do last season, but that's what I was doing. Uh, yeah, I just went ahead and committed it, getting a hero helmet with a socket first week on an alt character where it's like that's gonna like I'll probably, unless I get if I get a 10 in, like I doubt this week I get a 10 in for like any of these alt characters, but let's say next week I get a 10 in and I get a myth helmet right like from that in the vault, I would be a little sad because I'm like, as long as I get to use this one for a while, it's like big value on that very first map for this character. But anyways, I think that's all I got for today. So my recording on my end, there's going to be some editing down, but I already got 57 minutes for this recording, so probably won't be anywhere near as long. I had to get up. I had to go grab stuff during the middle of the recording, so I just didn't even bother hitting the button. So I'll see everybody soon. Weekly vault videos are back, and the streams are back. Again, if you're subscribed, you can watch here on YouTube all the raid action, all the potential key action I'll be doing. I don't stream like every day, but I usually do always stream the raids. So I raid Tuesday, Wednesdays with my casual guild of aid, and then I raid on the weekends with WA, which is a friend's cutting edge guild where eventually we will kill Mythic Gallywix even if he's a real bastard, but we won't really see that for a while. I don't use the energy drink over Gale of Shadows, really? I guess Gale of Shadows is just like kind of a good trinket, and it is maxed out. Cool. So I did get a nice little trinket first week for my mage. I could probably even send these crests, but you know, the normal ones really don't matter. All right, enough whinging. I'm gonna end the recording now. So thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll see everybody next week for another vault video once again. Good luck in them vaults. See you guys.